Marguerite and I are celebrating 10 years of marriage. That's a decade. That's like a long time. At least in my. Now, some of you are watching this and saying, young bucks. But 10 years, a decade, for us, that's something special. This is part of the deal right here. We have a newborn, and her name is Odelia. And because we have this newborn that's just 2 weeks old, we're not taking her out of the house. So we couldn't really go anywhere for our 10-year anniversary. So what I decided to do was bring some Olive Gardens to us. Our first date was at Olive Gardens. That's what makes this special. I'm excited because my wife is hot. So what we have here is some bruschetta as the appetizer. For the missus, we have whole wheat linguine with marinara sauce, and of course your salad and breadsticks. And here we got some stuffed chicken marsala for the non-vegetarian with his salad and breadsticks. So how you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm eating with my husband.
That's always good. Did you expect this?
No.
No.
No. I didn't expect anything.
You didn't expect anything? Mm-mm. How long have we been married?
10 years.
That's a long time. You must be tired of me by now.
Well. Oh.
What do you think? It sounded like she wasn't too sure there. I don't know. I'm about to ask you a difficult question. Are you ready?
I hope so.
What was the hardest part of the last 10 years? Not necessarily like the hardest thing that happened, but eating food and not spilling it over yourself. Or the most challenging thing about marriage over 10 years?
Understanding each other.
What do you mean?
Well, I should say me understanding you. Because you seem to understand me quicker than I understand
I'm
you.
easy to understand.
Apparently.
What, like, how do you mean?
I guess figuring out what your experience has been in your life previous to us, and figuring out and learning your expectations of life, of me, of marriage. And then trying to either come to a compromise or fulfill those expectations.
Can you give an example?
Cooking.
Cooking? Oh, what do you mean by cooking?
Cooking.
What about it?
You expected me to cook, like, every day.
Okay.
And provide at least one meal a day,
Okay.
if not two.
And what did you expect?
I expected that we would both pitch in and handle our meals whenever our own meals when necessary.
How did we resolve that? I feel like I'm grilling you.
Well, you changed your expectation
Okay.
of me. Ultimately, that's what happened, and I worked to fulfill your original expectation, which is to do a lot more cooking.
What's the opposite? The best part of our marriage so far? So far, because we got some more to go. We got a few more years.
There's 3 things.
Whoa, one thing.
No.
You have to choose the number one best thing first, and then you can give 2 ancillary things.
Ancillary. Discovering you.
Discovering me?
Yeah, discovering more. Like, I married you for very specific reasons. There are qualities that I saw in you very early in our friendship that I really admired and wanted. And I have watched you unfold even more, and the beauty that I've seen is astounding to me. It makes me love you more.
It sounds like you're reading awesome stuff from a teleprompter.
I'm not. It's just me, baby.
Okay, what are your two ancillary things?
Our children, having our children together.
Oh, that's a good one.
Seeing how powerful and effective we are as a team.
Oh. We're powerful?
Yeah.
What are we powerful with?
Like what we can accomplish and how we accomplish it. And
Like what?
an example would be from before we got married, is why we even got closer together was music, when we do music together. That's a simple one. But like any other projects or things that we decide on together, you know, when we're on the same page, it's...
Wait, are we gonna vlog together?
We've been vlogging together.
We haven't been vlogging together.
Yeah, that's what this video is all about,
It's
right?
vlogging. Honey, come on. If you're gonna be vlogging with me, you gotta know the lingo. Those are acceptable
So I'm gonna
answers.
take the camera now.
Wait. I was the one doing the interview.
So, honey, what has been the most challenging part of our marriage?
Oh man, I should have thought about this. I think for me, it also comes down to expectations. I don't want to seem as if I'm taking your answer, because I'm not. But I think that's probably the biggest thing, because yeah, we spoke about so much before we got married, but then you get married, and then everything you didn't speak about, that becomes a reality. And trying to balance what I expect or what you expect with what the other person expects, that's been a challenge. But I think we did pretty well with it. What do you think?
We battled it out and we came to...
We battled it out.
That was a battle. That was a serious
It doesn't seem like it would.
situation.
It doesn't seem like it would be that serious though. But it was.
It was.
It was. And that took years to kind of figure out.
And what has been the most positive?
Now I'm gonna really sound like I'm stealing your answer. We should have done this for me first, so that you could seem like you're stealing my answer. Well, let's go with the same example that you used, but from a different angle. The cooking part. I expected you to do all the cooking, or a significant most of the cooking, or whatever the case might be. And then coming to understand that you come from a background where equality is like a huge thing. And getting to see that, getting to understand that, and then getting to appreciate that to where, and not that I didn't want us to be equal before, but I started to look at it in a different light, which made me want to be better at certain things and do certain things better. So it actually ended up making me a better person. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Oh, okay, cool. I like to make sense. I don't like not making sense. That's my thing. And you see, I chose one.
Well, you see, there was so much
listened.
to...
No. I followed the instructions. You're such a rule breaker.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
You know me, I always like to follow the rules. Alright, let's toast to 50 more years.
That's not enough.
In 50 years... Oh, shoot, no, wait. Then we'll only be 80 something. No, okay. Let's go with 65
70.
years. 65 years,
70.
We'll be 100.
70.
But then we'll be 105.
Yeah.
I don't want to be 105. I'll be old and decrepit.
Not me. You'll be there by yourself.
I don't appreciate this hostility. All right, to 70 years?
70 years.
70 years of what? Your glass ain't even... Honey, come on. Fill your glass.
70 more years.
We don't have any wine, so we're using raspberry lemonade.
70 more years.
70 more years of love,
Passion.
passion,
Romance.
and getting...
Partnership.
You're interrupting everything I say. This equality thing, you're taking... Man, age red.
Man, age red.
Man, age red. Just 70 more years of awesomeness. All right. Sweet.
Love.
Of love. Woohoo.